Hi, Carol here, and welcome back to my craft room today. And I am just going to do a quick card because I need to send a card in to somebody in a little package. So I thought, okay, what kind of card can I do? And I didn't have much time to be surfing around looking for some inspiration. And I was sipping my tea on my previous video that's downloading. And I'm just going to show you. There's what inspired me on my teacup. And you cannot get a better stamp set to use for that than Secret Garden. Look at that right there. So I am going to do this on my card. I just loved it. It just, you know, the little mosaic squares. And you're asking me, okay, so how are we getting those little mosaic squares, Carol? Glad you asked. I'm going to show you. So first of all, we're going to use some, I'm going to get some stuff out of the way. So we're going to use the stem and this flower from the Secret Garden and the die here that goes with that flower, because we're going to punch out two so we can have some dimension. You are going to need, let me see here, 5 red paper clips and 5 yellow paper clips right here. Okay, and you're going to need a 2-inch circle white cardstock, and you're going to need a yellow and a red and a green ink, and I chose Old Olive Real Red, and this was a new one that I had. It's not new, but it is actually a craft ink, and it's called Yo-Yo Yellow, and it's like our craft white. Can you see that? Only it is yellow. So I don't know how old this is, but it's nice to know they had a craft ink that was in yellow, so I'm going to use that. I took our scallop punch and I punched out 4 scallops in white to go with the face here. Now I want to have a little gift in with it, and this is a good idea if you're thinking about the pack rack or the rack pack. I'm a pack rat. This is the other way around. It's a rack pack over on Stamp Connection. This would be a nice card to send out because it's going to be a bookmark when I'm done. So you want to take your base, which is 5.5 by 5-inch red. That's what I'm using. This is the real red. And then I chose, this I think is 4 inches by 5.5 and folded in half. So 8 inches, right? This is going to go over it like this. So you're going to have a front and back. I ran the cloud embossing folder right here, Cloudy Day, on this piece, and I didn't worry whether it was even or not on the back here. So if you have some back there, that does not bother me because I'll probably have ribbon back there. I think I am doing that. So I have that. Then I took a piece of cardstock that measures in the So Saffron 9.5 inches by 3 inches and folded in half right here. And then I took a piece of white cardstock, and we're going to make a banner out of this one. And this is just a quick, this is 9 inches as well in length, folded in half at not 3 inches, but at 2.5. Let me see, sure I'm right there, 2.5 inches. I started to cut out the banner part, and I thought, no, I'll hold on there. This is going to go like this over top of the yellow. So that there is going to be the gift. This is going to be the bookmark that somebody's going to be able to use to put this like this down inside their book so that they know what page they're on, and it's going to be attached to this card. So let's begin. I'm using a stamp positioner and taffeta yellow ribbon and some little stitched ribbon here. And on this one, I tied a bow because I didn't know whether I was going to use it. But I'm going to sit down and show you. I just tied that here on my 2 fingers. Even though I have a bow at all you're going to do is go like this with your 2 fingers, okay? Wrap it around your 2 fingers like so. Then you're going to slide this one underneath. Oh, put it on your fingers, underneath like that, over. Take this one, and you are going to come through here like so, and tie it in a knot, looking right at you, like that. Then take it out, and you have yourself a crossbow, like that, to tie on your card. Like if you were going to go like this and tie it, you have yourself a pretty little side bow, like this. Or you can bend it down and have it like that. Now, this does not come out because that is you can pull all that on it all you want. I'll go and try it again here for you. Let's take it apart because you can't just pull it apart. This is like a permanent bow once you start it. So let's do that again. You take your 2 fingers, wrap this around, crisscross it, put it up there. Okay, this one that's on the lower section goes through this hole right there. Hopefully I have it here, you can see it, down through that hole, up through here, bring it over there, hang on to it with your thumb, then put this over and under the lower one and tie it. Now if you want it small, make sure you close your fingers before you do this. However you open that knot, that bow right there is going to tie evenly on each side. See how you have an even bow? Just by using your 2 fingers like that. And the only way of getting that undone is undoing it like this. You cannot pull it undone. Okay, so you're going to take that. We'll see how I'm going to use that. All right, let's get started. First things first, you want to take this 2-inch circle, and all I'm going to do with this is run it. Let me take my real red here so you see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to run it through like this on the red, just like a wheel, like that. So you have the outside done. Now if you want to get it so that it slides over, just bring it like that. Because I'm putting all of these paper clips on it, there we go. I'm going to let that dry over here, or I may just quickly clear emboss it so that, let me slide that under. There we are. So that when we put the paper clips on, it is not going to slide the ink around. So let me grab my heat tool and let's do that quickly together. Whoa. Let's move that out of the way. I'm using my Stamp-A-Majig thing here to hold it in place. There. And that's my sun. Well, it's not my sun, it's the sun. There we are. And then you're going to proceed to put these on. Now, as you notice, these are the same size clips. You get them any stationery, right? Well, when you start putting them on, if you put the wide end, see how you have a wide end and a narrow end? If you go like this on the wide end, grab your red one and put it down so that the wide end is on the back and slide it down. And then you have 2 different sizes here. So slide that down, grab your next one, slide the wide end down like there. Next one, the wide end is going to be to the back. There we are. And it makes it's kind of like a, it makes it look, it's deceiving to the eye when you do this. Because you think you have a small paper clip and you think you have a large paper clip, but they're both the same size. So you're going to take the next one and you're going to use the fatter end down, this one. You're going to use the small end down. And this is where you're getting your sun rays. There we are, like that. And you can just put them however you want them. You can bring them out like this. There we go. So it looks a bit uniform. You want the small one down and the large one like that. And see how they're just different sizes? It just kills me. So deceiving to the eye. Whoops, turn it around, sorry. And it's the inside, not the out. It's that inside catch that you go on like that. And then just kind of, and that way they also get paper clips as a gift. So this is good for your rack pack if you've joined in as a gift, because they get some paper clips to use. And there you have it. You have a sun made out of red and yellow. Then you're going to turn around and put some dimensionals. Let me grab them. And we are going to kind of, it's going to hold these down for me, actually, like this. Because I want to use this as the center. See? That's going to be my sun ray, and that's going to be my dimensionals, because they'll slide right off. So we have that done, okay? So now, how are we going to get this? First of all, let's cut this. Let's finish cutting this. So I went to the center of the, cut up like this. Let's try it again, right up the center. And then you're going to go from the corner up to where you cut. So let's do that. Let me just make sure I get right up there. Take that out. And do the same on the other side. Straight up. And there you have your banner. Then we're going to take some of the yellow. Oh, I'm going to try it with this one. And just so it gives it a little bit of yellow on the edges like that. Turn it around, do the same on the back. And we'll proceed to put this on with some runner. So take this, and on this yellow sheet, move this in. We're going to do that. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, there. On the back, run some runner. And this is just, I don't know, just came to me today. Everything is just popping into my head, which is good. So you're going to want to put this down reasonably. Let's move this over like that, like that. Take your bone folder and give it a crease. And there's your little marker that we're going to put. I took the, now you're going to take the clouds, and we're going to put this down. This is really easy. This is the easy part of this card. So, put some runner down like this. Kind of lightly do it on the clouds because I love these clouds that you have because it looks like you used your sewing machine. If you did it this way, it would look just like a sewing machine. Then to use it as this, like that. So you're going to take this folded piece here, and we are going to place it evenly on there. Let's see if I can do it a different way. Let me hold it like this and go like this. See if this works any better. Yes. And then you're going to put it down like this. Okay, so now you have this, and then you have your bookmark that's going to go inside like that. And then you're going to take 2 of these paper clips and you're going to make these little paper hearts. Okay, and that is, you take the, let me just unfold it. You take the largest side down to the left and you fold it up like this. And then you're just going to, for now, you want this to come off, right? You don't want to glue this down. So we're going to put this heart, you're going to put one, whoop, you're going to put one to hold it down, like so. Paper heart clip like that. And you're going to put a yellow one on the other side, like that. And you have 2 heart paper clips just by folding them down. I will grab one and show you in a second here. So that's what we're going to do to those, but I'm going to need to stamp first. So let's go ahead and do the stamping. Then I want to do a bow here underneath the sun. The sun is going to go right here, like that, and then I'm going to have the bow underneath. So let's grab the yellow. I thought yellow would be nice. Turn it around to the nice side. And actually you could have put it underneath, but I want this to be at the bottom. So I'll cover this inside with a cloud. Let me see here. Put a little bit of runner right here. Another piece there. And let's see. You want it way down here. So take that right there. I'm sorry, I'm doing it out of the focus there. I put a little piece of runner. Little piece there for my bow. Let's turn it around so we can see where it is. We want a little piece, move it down right there. This one right down there like that. Cut it off like that. Doesn't look that bad on the inside, but you're going to have that there. Let's take the sun off with our paper clips, and this is a 2-in-1 gift. They get paper clips and they get a nice little bookmark. Oh, let me get that in there. Let's see how that was going, right like that. Sticky. Be careful when you're doing it. We can put them on in a second as soon as I get these dimensionals on there. All done. Alright, there's your sun. And move your card like this. Put it down like that. Isn't that cute? And there's your sun up in the corner like that. Now let's quickly do the stamping. So you go like this, and I am going to take my one cloud, and this is where I'm going to put my sentiments. So let's put those on to cover this. I'll put one here, and I had a lot of them here, right here, and we can write on there. It just really looks neat because I'm going to do this, and I'll get a stamp to say something, you know, or I can write on it each one of the clouds. And I did 5 of them, so let's use them up. On the inside, because the front has it, I think it's really cute. And I might just stamp some little flowers all over it. I don't know. I will see. I think this one, I'm going to go over the edge like that. And I'm going to cut it off just for some added interest. Like that. Okay, so we have our sun. Now let's do our stamping quickly on our bookmark. So I am going to first stamp the flower. Let's get my cup. This is the inspiration we're going after right there. So I grabbed a Stampin' Up! Stamp Right marker in black. And we are going to stamp. Let's get that here with our red. I am going to put it on. Oh, that wasn't good. I washed these and they're not as sticky as they used to be. Okay, so let's put this on my Stamp-A-Majig here, like so. I hope you can see this. I'm standing up, I really shouldn't be. Let's go this corner. Put it snug up in your Stamp-A-Majig. Stamp, like that. And I want this to be right over here, right there. So let's grab it again. Okay, can you see that? Let's stamp it. And how did I have that? Make sure you have that right. Yeah. Grab your placement, move, oh. Let's start that again. Move that up. I have too much on my desk. Go right there. Okay, oh. Sorry, it's moving on me here. There we are. That's where I want it. Now hang on to it, move it out of the way, and make sure the stamp is exactly where you wanted it. Oh, I moved it. Okay. Go down and let her go. There we are. Okay, there's the one underneath. Then you're going to take a piece of white cardstock and right here, and let's see if we can get this to fit. This is just one, and then I am going to roll it in the yellow. Let's get some of this red off. Let's rock it here, in there. Give it a little bit of tapping on there. Oh, I have a long distance call. Okay, let's take this one off there. And I'll have to answer that in a minute. You have to line this up. You kind of have to know where this flower is. So let's try and find it. Good thing we have the magnetic. Sometimes it's easy to position. There it is. Okay, let's take that out. Was it this way or was it this way? There we are. Boy, I didn't get that down. There we go, no. Okay, let's look at it. This one is the pointy one, which looks like it's this one. There we are. Do I have it there? This is funny. Don't want to use up my time doing this, but I do want to get it down. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's run this through. Yikes, I'm running out of time here. Okay. don't think it's going to look bad whether we do it either way. Whether I have it right or not, it's going on there. I don't mind that. Then let's take our yellow that I mucked up here, and I find it doesn't even, oh, look what I did on my chalk ink. That's not hard to get off, actually. You take a stamp, you take one of your pouncers, like your finger daubers that's clean, and rub that right out. I'll do that after. So here you have that like that. I'm going to take some of my marker and add some black dots to the center. And I'm going to take a dimensional, maybe. Somebody scream out. This is where, oh, there they are. Thanks, Deb. And she's always going, Carol, they're to the right, to the right. Okay, and let's put that on our bookmark up here. All right, let's get that stem going. And you're saying, okay, so how are you going to do those squares? Glad you asked. Quickly grab your set and your scissors, like this. And you're going to cut a square. A nice small square right there. And this is going to be the little squares that go like that. Okay, so let's get that on there quickly. Get it on my little block like that. There we go. Okay, so that's ready to go on top of there. We have that. Let's get our black stays on. Now, come on, Carol, you had that out. I had black stays on. There it is. Right here. Let's put our stem on there. I only have a minute left. Quick. There we go. Like that. And put one. Okay, I'm not going to do that there. I'm going to grab my block in green, and we're going to put one here, and one here, one here, 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 like that. Grab your Stampin' Up! Marker, make a line here, and then you can just grab it and come down on here, like so. And 1, 2, 3, come in here like this. Doing it a tad different, but that's okay. There we are. Let's take a look here. And let's take a look here. And let's grab our flower. And you have yourself a blessed day. There it is. That's going over top like that with our hearts on the top. And there you have our card for today.